Okay, so here we go. Another War Thunder video. Woohoo! Yay! Some of you guys might be disappointed. Okay, I was supposed to make a Battlefield 4 video today. Some of you might know that, but the problem with that was, no one else was on, so I couldn't make any Battlefield gameplay, so I figured I'd make this game instead. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, I spawned with rockets, so instead of rearming like I could have, I just shot them all and just kept going, and that's gonna come back to bother me later on. But anyway, you have to. Everyone goes right for the objectives, and that's what you don't want to do with a P-51 because you're gonna get out-climbed. Because everything can basically out-climb you. So you have to go. When I spawn on this map, I do not. I think this is Berlin. Pretty sure this is Berlin. You just fly straight. If you're US, you see the Russian base right in front of you. And you have to just fly straight towards the Russian base. That's basically what you have to do. Look, Yak 9s. All Yak 9s must die. But there's some teammates over there, so I figured they should be fine. See two Spitfires. Guy says he needs help, but I don't see anything. See the Yak 9 over there. Anyway, you have to fly right towards the Russian base, gain as much altitude as you can, and then that's when you turn sideways. And the Yak 3's coming for me, but he started diving, and I thought it was gonna line me up for a shot, and it didn't. He just outturned me again, so I was just gonna let him climb. Just said screw it, going for the Yak 9 now, because you're not gonna be able to turn with him. The P-51 doesn't have the best turning. In fact, it has one of the lowest turnings. If you use flaps, you can kind of match the BF-109s. It says it has really bad turning, but it's okay. But one of the good things, see, look at this. I'm going 825, and I did not wing rip. That's amazing. You can wing rip with most planes at 825. Like you can basically you have the ability to outdive most planes with amazing. It's got amazing energy retention. And I am coming way too fast to get an accurate shot at him. So I was just like, I tried and it just didn't work. I think it's called a yo-yo right there. Did one of those. And now I'm coming up behind him again. Yak 9P. Get over here. You gotta use ground target ammo too. Ground target ammo is so good for that. For his wing. There's also someone else behind me, but I'm saying screw it. I want this kill. There we go. Hit him again and he's gone. Now there's a guy behind me. There's also a teammate behind me. Luckily he's a bad shot and is not hitting me in that turn when that would have been a very easy time to kill me. So I just turn around, go straight, keep up my speed. My teammate came over to help me because I saw him going for the guy. And that gave me an opportunity to do a nice flip, even though he's already critical. And I get some hits. And I hit his tail. So that's gonna be helpful for this King Cobra over here, who I'm pretty sure gets the kill because damage tail makes it harder for him to turn, and the US planes aren't good at turning to begin with, so you can nicely stay behind the enemy. And he is nicely spinning, just trying to get a few hits, and there's the kill assist. And he's coming in. I see him coming in. And for a second I checked my mini-map and I felt like that guy was another person. I see him coming in, wait for him to get kinda close, then start my turn. He overshot, and now I'm trying to outmaneuver him, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. P-63 is flying away. Kind of needs some help. Can he get out of this, guys? Can he get out of this? It's going to be intense. And then there's a Yak 3 too. So, that's the problem. Once you lose your altitude advantage in this P-51, it is really hard to regain that advantage. Where the German planes, they have that nice ability to climb quite quickly. You do not. But lucky for me, I thought I was far enough away to be able to turn back and get him, but I am not. You have to be a solid at least 2 kilometers away if you're going to try to come do a U-turn. You have to be at least 2 kilometers, I figured that out. And luckily for me, I can go faster than these Yak 9s in a straight, flat-out run, and that's going to come to my advantage. Right about now, I would believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to try to outrun him because he's behind me. Got damage to fuselage, but that's not going to do much. Climbing a little bit, but avoid those tracer rounds. Avoid. That's the problem with just being directly behind someone. It is so difficult to hit them if they're moving around like that. so you can just keep going. As you can see, I'm slowly gaining distance away from him. Slowly gaining my distance. The teammate's got a yak behind him, and he's dead. So it's not like I could have helped him, because those planes are just basically better than me in all aspects except for my speed. So I just gotta keep going, which I do. As you can see on the minimap, someone else is coming up from above. Mosquito. Mosquitoes are pretty decent planes that within a game. Mosquito spawns, goes straight for the enemy right from the beginning. I'm going to RTB now, so I'm gonna skip forward for when I'm at the base. Alright, I made it back to the base. My engine's a bit pink now. It was slightly damaged earlier, and as you can see, it's starting to get more damaged over time. You know, it's a problem. If you wait long enough, your thing's just gonna die. So I cut throttle to 0. That P-51's already landed. I go as low as I can. Try to keep my throttle. When I come in for the landing, I try to stay around 200, and I have my landing flaps on always. So remember to do that. You can hit the little buttons next to P, the letter P. Or, yeah. Anyway, the letter P, or you can hit the little brackets, or you can hit G to put down your landing gear, and then hit F for flaps, because you can put on combat flaps that way too. So I'm trying to stay around 200, so you gotta mess with your throttle to make sure you don't overshoot or undershoot, and that P-51's taken off at first. So I was pretty close. I was like, don't hit me. You better not hit me. And I was like, oh, never mind. He's nowhere close to me. Okay, good. Coming in for a nice straight run to land nicely on the airfield. Nice, low, and slow. And I see someone behind me on the mini-map, and this is when I start to get a bit scared. I land, and I was like, okay, I seem to be fine. He's turning away. Alright, let me brake. You gotta pump the brakes, as you can see. The throttle's going brake and then stop. You can also hold S like I do, but for some people it might be page down and put your back of your tail down. Only do that if you have a back wheel though, because if you don't, your back will hit the ground and explode. So I'm trying to stop myself. I finally do, and I see that yak over there. And he's coming in, and I see him. I see him coming for me. This is probably my favorite part. I see him, like, oh, hello there, Mr. Yak. All right, let's see, 1 kilometer, and now floor hold Q. Plane turns out of the way. He gets hit by AAA at one point, and ready, dead. I was like, oh, someone sucks. I thought that was great. Like he's just like I'm gonna kill this guy in the airfield. He's invincible. And that was going too fast. My plane just keeps turning. Tried to get to the middle of the airfield because I didn't think I could rearm, but then I realized I did. And then I start to rearm. So yeah, now I'm sitting here rearming. Alright, so I've done rearming. I'm going to start to take off, and I'm like, man, I forgot I had rockets on the beginning. So I'm like, ah, crap, I should probably put rockets. Like a huge idiot, not remembering I put on rockets. So I was like, oh wait, I did put on rockets, but yeah, here. Oh, look, I already had rockets. I guess I'll just leave plane and respawn so I get the full runway takeoff, just in case. I want to make sure I can land and etc. And I have to wait my time for landing, 7 seconds for me to respawn. People, this is very helpful. You can spawn without bombs if you're like a fighter aircraft, kill a bunch of people, and then come in with bombs because it does weigh your plane down and slow you down. So the year two's right there. This B-17 had such a lucky landing. He's all like bouncing all over the place. It was a pretty sweet landing by him, I do have to say. Bouncing in, just like boom, 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 boom. So now I took back off. Fortunately, I unequipped rockets because I thought I had rockets, and then I go in and try to attack some stuff. It doesn't work. So that's about the gist of the rest of this game.